How to optimize your daily decisions. Trusting yourself is one of the greatest things you can do to become a stronger decision maker. It takes some courage on your part to learn this ability, but if you're willing to trust that all will work out, you're on the right path. Things don't always turn out the way we want them to, of course, but being flexible will help you find a better silver lining. Bravery is an ability, and by using certain muscles, it must be mastered. You want to know how you can master and choose the right daily decisions? Keep on watching. Number 1. Evaluate your decision. Once you have made a final decision and put it into motion, the decision and measures you have taken to ensure it works must be reviewed. This final step is probably just as important, if not more important, as step 1 because it will help you improve your decision-making skills further for future issues. This move is also important because it may enable you to look for new data and make some improvements along the way. Note, some patience is needed for this phase, and it can also inspire perseverance since the final result may take some time to see, recognizing that you will have to go back to phase 2 and choose another choice if the first decision is not working. If and when a problem arises, constantly looking for and expecting unforeseen problems can help relieve undue stress. Number 2. Meditation. Without a question, this is one of the best ways to keep calm and comfortable while offering mental clarity. Decision making can be stressful, and a calm mind is the greatest precipitator of meditation or silence. You begin to realize things that are important and what are no longer of importance when the mental chatter calms down. Meditation is a perfect way to listen to your own awareness and even deal with concerns you have been avoiding. It is also a way for tolerance, compassion, and stillness to be encouraged. You can also learn how to be still and still while you learn to meditate. If you've never done it, not shifting and not making noise is an exciting new discovery, especially since we have been programmed by our tech-centric world to constantly need electronic stimulation. Number 3. Poor timing. Time can be a pointless friend. It is good sometimes and sometimes it is not. It is useful to take your time to make the best choice of your choices when making big decisions. But it is important to consider the timing process because sometimes it is better to postpone a decision and other times it may trigger more issues to delay a response. There are also occasions when it is beneficial to make a fast decision because it gives you more time to make the required adjustments should issues occur. Throughout our everyday lives, we all have to make several choices. Some of these decisions take little effort, while everyday lives, we all have to make several choices. Some of these decisions take little effort, while before arriving at a final solution, others require more time and deeper thinking. Know, for effective decision making, there are 5 basic steps, since recognizing and learning this simple technique is a big part of decision making skills and also practicing the technique regularly. Number 4. Increase your decision-making capacity. A vital aspect of improving your decision-making is to use your decision-making ability effectively. Growing your decision-making ability is another crucial aspect of that. A muscle is decision-making. By exercising your decision-making muscles, you will improve your decision-making ability. Only make a list of choices to be made and commit to each day making at least one of those choices. No, not making a choice is the worst decision much of the time. They are equally good or bad if you can't decide between 2 or more choices. Dealing with the implications of a decision is more important than marking the decision. Just toss a coin if you have to, which is much better than not deciding at all. Number 5. Gather information. It is best to collect the appropriate knowledge that is specifically relevant to the issue while making good decisions. Doing this will allow you to better understand what needs to be done to address the issue and will also help generate ideas for a potential solution. It is best to list every possible alternative when collecting information, even those that may initially sound stupid or seem unrealistic. Often seek the viewpoints of people you trust or talk to, experts and professionals, because when considering all your options for a final decision, it will allow you to come up with a range of solutions. You will want to gather as many resources as possible in order to make the best decision. Number 6. Designed for you versus designed by you. Default options are not inherently bad, but with your priorities in mind, the whole world has not planned. In fact, many businesses have goals that compete directly with theirs. For this reason, you should be careful to consider any default as though it were to be the optimal choice. Living the life that you designed will bring you more success than accepting the standard one that has been handed to you. Question everything until it suits what you want out of life. You need to adjust, tweak, and change your environment. Your habits and decisions are formed by the world around you, but there is something important to realize: someone had to create the world in the first place. Now you can be that someone. Number 7. Be clear about what you want and stick to it. It wastes your mental resources and leads you to confusion. This one is easy. Just don't juggle too much. Keep it clear in your mind at high level about what you want, not being too fussy about the specifics, but only knowing what you want in the wide headlines. If you find it hard, just close your eyes and imagine wearing, purchasing, staying, playing, just doing that and living it. You will know what you expect and look around. Now does your reality match your expectations? Number 8. Consider your emotions. You may think that emotions are the enemy of decision making, but they are actually central to it. Our most fundamental feelings have developed to allow us to make swift and unconscious decisions in circumstances that threaten our survival. Fear contributes to fight or struggle, disgust leads to avoidance, yet the role of emotions goes far deeper than these reactions in decision making. Your limbic system, the brain's emotional center, is involved once you make up your mind. In the neurobiology of choice, emotions are obviously a crucial component, but whether they always allow us to make the right decisions is another matter. If you decide to make decisions under the influence of an emotion, the result may be seriously affected. Our thoughts and motivations are influenced by all feelings, so it might be wise to avoid making important decisions under their influence. But interestingly enough, one emotion appears to help us make good decisions. Number 9. Beware social pressure. You may think of yourself as a single-minded person and not at all the kind of individual to let others affect you, but the truth is that no one is resistant to social pressure. Countless studies have shown that even the most average, well-adjusted individuals can be manipulated by authority figures and their peers to make awful choices. How do you escape social pressure's malignant influence? First of all, if you suspect you're deciding because you think your boss would prefer it, think twice. Never presume that the community knows best if you're a member of a group or committee, and if you hear everyone agree, play the opposite. Finally, beware of circumstances where you believe like you have no personal responsibility, which is when you are most likely to make irresponsible decisions. And finally, number 10, identify the risks you take. Familiarity provides comfort, and there's a fair chance you're making some bad choices just because you're getting used to your routines and you're not worried about the danger you're in or the damage you're causing. You can, for instance, speed up every day on your way to work. Each time you arrive safely without a speeding ticket, driving quickly makes you a little more relaxed, but obviously you are putting your life at risk and taking a legal risk. Or maybe you eat fast food every day for lunch. Since you have no immediate symptoms or ill health, you might not see it as a problem, but you will gain weight or develop other health problems as a result over time.